this social media thing, I have a theory about the social media, which I'll come back to after this. But what's up, everyone? Today we're diving deep into the chaos, the crime, and the iconic legacy of Grand Theft Auto. But not just any part of Grand Theft Auto, we're going to be reacting to all of the 3D era trailers. So buckle up, because we're going to take a ride through Rockstar's most notorious game franchise, one trailer at a time. Let's start with Grand Theft Auto 3. Okay, a Grand Theft Auto 3 here. And now remember, the quality's bad because this game is from 2001 maybe? I don't remember seeing this particularly at all. The first time I saw a Grand Theft Auto commercial was for the double pack that came out on Xbox, which had 3 and Vice City in it, but I don't remember ever seeing this. Kind of just showcasing, hey, it's 3D now instead of 2D. You can get in cars, there's guns, you can shoot them, you can get in cars, there's an actual story. Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 did not have a story. It was kind of like this free roam 2D where you had missions, but you unlocked other areas basically by completing challenges and getting a high score. Yeah, October 2001. Okay, so basically that was just to be like, hey, it's now in 3D. There's cars, there's guns, there's a story, you can get in stuff, you can run, and all that sort of stuff. So kind of a basic old school trailer of like, hey, check this out. This is a lot different than what it used to be. Still a great trailer, still kind of was a little cinematic, if you will, kind of showed that there was different stories and stuff like that. But overall, pretty cool trailer. It's just super old, so maybe you haven't seen that before and you're like, wow, that is what trailers used to be like. But let's go ahead and jump into my personal favorite Grand Theft Auto. That's Grand Theft Auto Vice City. All right, so this is the official trailer for PC. I don't remember this one. I remember the Flock of Seagulls one. Okay. Again, Vice City, absolutely my personal favorite. I just did a pistol only run. If you missed that video, go back and watch it. So kind of the same thing here, showing the new characters. Shows you can actually fly helicopters now, guns, you can drive boats, but pretty much same thing, showing like, here's the new stuff, here's the new character, there is a new story. Kind of shows sprinting right there across the boat. That wasn't in 3. You can now sprint. And then yeah, just all the different stuff. Motorcycles, drive motorcycles now.
Vice City, out now on PlayStation 2 and PC.
Okay,
Rated M for mature.
nice. So even that trailer there was prior to the Xbox release, but still Vice City is incredible. Same thing, kind of just showing off like the early stuff, like old trailers used to. It's like, hey, it's Grand Theft Auto, all the same stuff, here's the new stuff: sprinting, motorcycles, boats, which you could drive boats in 3, but the new characters and the new setting. So again, Vice City, incredible. My favorite game of all time, probably one of my most played, actually, Grand Theft Auto 5, but we'll get to that later. So now let's go ahead and jump into Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Okay, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I don't remember seeing any trailers for this. I never even owned this game. I borrowed it from a friend and played it in like the summer, I think, of that same year it released, 2004. Okay, showing off the new stuff, lowriders, hydraulics, showing some new characters, kind of showing you the setting. All right, interesting soundtrack for this. Bicycles, pool. Oh, shows haircuts. Interesting. So kind of alluding to some new stuff you can do in the game. And then of course the setting, the first time we see the Vinewood sign, which of course we see again in Grand Theft Auto 5. Nothing new with helicopters. Being able to actually clamber stuff, jump up and grab ledges, that was new and huge. That you get up on top of roofs and just various things. A lot more exploration. Shows you can kind of customize your character there. Tattoos even showed you that. Yeah, October 2004. Yeah.
Coming October 2000.
So I would have been like a freshman going into my sophomore year of high school when this came out. And like I said, I never owned it until the definitive edition, and I borrowed it from a friend, and I remember playing it during the summer, just listening to K-Dust, Horse with No Name, or whatever the song is. I just remember that. So San Andreas was awesome. I think it's completely just ignored the Las Vegas biome completely, but the game was just super cool. And overall had like a lot of customization stuff in it that you just didn't have. I think it was like a big step up in some ways, but kind of stayed the same. Like graphics were a little bit better, but kind of stayed the same. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into Grand Theft Auto 4. All right. So Grand Theft Auto 4. This is probably my least played Grand Theft Auto out of all of them. I beat it once, and I just beat it again like recently, but that was my second time beating it. Now, obviously, this is where they went to a way more cinematic. This is like where Rockstar really started to step up their trailers and stuff, because this is just showing how dense and massive Grand Theft Auto 4 was. And then, of course, the new character, Nico,
Smuggled people, sold people.
giving you a little bit of a background.
Perhaps here, things will be different.
Yeah, just showing like how massive this was, because it's super dense. All right, pretty straightforward, really. Not anything too crazy. So that trailer was basically when Grand Theft Auto started to go towards the more cinematic stuff. To just be like, hey, you know what we've made before, you know it's good, this is the new direction. Kind of just shows you the locale, and just that kind of gave you like an overview of how massive it was, being able to go inside of more places just in free roam. Like, kind of gave you a little glimpse of that. But Grand Theft Auto 4, the map was pretty big, but the denseness of just house on top of house on top of building on top of building, with alleyways and cut throughs and ladders and all that sort of, being able to go onto the rooftops and all that sort of stuff, was crazy in this game. Absolutely crazy. So now with that, let's go ahead and move on to Grand Theft Auto 5. All right, Grand Theft Auto 5.
I guess it was.
I remember this commercial, or commercials, like so many. It seemed like every time you were watching TV, you would see it. Like anytime a show went to commercial, you saw it.
I wanted to retire.
So kind of sticking to the same thing here, like it's showing cinematics. There's Mount Chiliad, like the big version. It's very cinematic, but this one is showing like a lot of new stuff you can do, right? The jet skis, the lifting weights, lifting weights you could before, but just more activities that you could do. And it's also showing the different biomes. Obviously you have like the outskirts here of the city, kind of alluding to robberies and heists in the story mode, of course, but it's kind of just showing you the setting again, very cinematic, kind of following Grand Theft Auto 4, but also giving you more, just showing you like what you can and can't do. And then of course showing just how massive this map is going to end up being from all these like different shots looking into the city. Yeah, and of course it's incredible, absolutely incredible game. So that trailer kind of followed the same way as 4. However, it did give you more, right? It showed you the jet skis, it showed you the golf course, it showed you that there was stuff that you could maybe do in this that you couldn't do prior. So kind of a good mix of like what you would see from the 3 Vice City San Andreas, and then 4, where 4 was super cinematic, didn't really show you what you could do, and 5 showed you like a good mixture of both. I have countless hours in 5, especially in online mode. I don't know, billions of hours racing, but absolutely incredible game. Let's get to Grand Theft Auto 6. Is this the most anticipated game of all time? I'm like 100% positive it is. Let me know down below if you think that. Vice City being my favorite game, just this alone, just going back to Vice City. Again, this is kind of following 5. It's kind of showing you a lot of maybe new stuff, showing you just the massiveness. Maybe that's the pole position. Going back to that, you have the Ocean View Hotel right there. Obviously, the different like biomes, different parts. You have the swamps, you have the city, all that stuff. Yeah, kind of showing you all the new stuff, the new locale, and then the social media stuff. Basically showing you how crazy Florida is, and also giving you kind of like, hey, here's the main characters. There's 2 of them. The story is going to be based around them.
Trust.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the lights. It's obviously, unfortunately, not 2025, but the social media thing here, because I have a theory on this here. So I think that this social media thing here, and I could be completely wrong, it could just be kind of showing you that it's like, hey, it's set in the new age, or it's current time, so social media is huge, obviously, and maybe it's just to like kind of capitalize on like, hey, this is supposed to be Florida, crazy stuff happens in Florida. But what if, even if it's just online mode, which I think it would have to be, what if you can actually post to social media in online mode, whether you're, you know, doing stuff or whatever, and people can like see it live and it's updating? That could be way out of even potential, but I can think of a ton of cool things. Like, imagine taking a picture in the social media mode and being like, hide and seek, come and find me type thing. Kind of like I think there's a social media guy who like does that, where he sets up a camera and he live streams and he sits in front of it, and you get like a prize if you come and get it. So I think that that could be really cool if that is what that's used for, but maybe not. So that's it. Grand Theft Auto 6, like I said, most anticipated game of all time. We'll end up seeing what happens with it. And there you have it, a full tour through the 3D Grand Theft Auto trailers from 3 all the way to 6. And you could definitely tell like those older ones were just way different than the newer ones. Newer ones more cinematic, the old ones being like, hey, check out the new stuff we added. And then there's also story. If you had a favorite trailer, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below which trailer was your favorite, or just in general, what is your favorite Grand Theft Auto game, or do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be your favorite Grand Theft Auto? And make sure you hit the like button. It helps out big time with the algorithm to show people, hey, this isn't such a bad video. And then also hit the subscribe button right there. And if you haven't checked out, I did a Vice City pistol only run, did a quick little video of just how it went. One back, it's right over here. You should check it out. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you in the next one.